What's cracking, everybody? How's it going? I'm ImVmad. Welcome to another video. We're playing Heretical. We managed to snag a gore eye at the start of the run, which is a unique item that shoots out a laser. We're currently setting up the talent tree. If you spec into this particular tree, you are adept at fire, frost, and lightning at half the benefit of the other direct talent points. And it also gives a little bit of cooldown reduction, which is quite strong, especially for abilities. Just sifting through some of the trash in the shop, we picked up the reroll and the banish. Always want to get a reroll and a banish. It just helps make a cleaner build and helps you find a particular item. Now I'm just sifting through the junk, and I felt like it was relevant for me to leave this section in, and you'll see why in a second. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I think Elementalist is particularly strong because of the bonus elemental damage, and the Elementalist also gains a shield which helps you stay alive a lot longer, which, you know, you're more seemingly like a tank. It's kind of like having a mana shield, I guess, is the equivalent. Make sure to banish the items you don't want, and here we pick up Howling Ice. Now Howling Ice is a new skill I just unlocked. It's an AoE skill and it adds 25% chill. And it is solid. Very, very solid. And you can see the gore eye. It's just this giant laser light. It's a super fun weapon. I feel like it could be viable. The only reason why I say it wouldn't be is you lack movement speed when you're firing it off. So you could be left vulnerable, you could say. But in this particular clip, coming up, this dog, look what pops out of this dog right here. We get another unique, and it just so happens to be an amazing weapon, an S tier weapon. And we also pick up Frostbite there. Frostbite is also an amazing ability. So we get the Frostborn Wand. This is one of my favorite weapons. This is definitely up there. It's like S tier. Moving on, we got the Cursed Nameless Abyss as the first one. Nice, easy, unalive, I guess we'll say. The frost is absolutely destroying. Probably could have got a little bit closer and done some more damage. Moving on to the Plague Rat Horror. This guy, I feel sorry for him because we just lay so much chill on him, he just gets frozen stuck. And we just see steam to death. Make short work of him really too. Even though this build isn't that high damage, it could have been a lot higher, but I don't think that I even had Ricochet in this build. Or that I even tried to get it because we had the AoE Ice ability. Moving on to the next Cursed Nameless Abyss. Make short work of this as well. You can see all the small frost ticks as well, like 42, 43. Like it's doing a little ticks. Straight into the Rat King. Now the Rat King is no problem at all. I don't really have any issue with the Rat King in any circumstance. Maybe in a melee one if I don't have charge or swirling axes, but other than that, he just sort of follows you around and you can just sit back, peg and ice at his face, and he's helpless. He's helpless as. But yeah, so he's frozen again. Like, wow, ice is so fun. Ice is the best day. I like it a lot better than the fire builds that I've tried and the lightning builds. I think chilled is kind of, dare I say, OP. It's a little OP, but I also feel like it's necessary, you know? And the damage is definitely nothing compared to the Mega Barb that I had before. Straight into the next Cursed. This one here is the Glyph one, and this is where they start getting scary. You gotta stay inside the Glyph radius. I even take a little bit of damage there. And this just goes so much smoother if you have Ricochet. Now, we got another boot upgrade here, and we just finished getting another curse, but I thought I'd mention that in this particular instance, you don't need to fight enemies. You want to get a curse cleared, right? So you want to do it as soon as possible if you can. And in this case, I'm just running through the enemies, pulling them all, and dodging in order to get to the boss. And that's so that we can just clear the curse a little bit faster and be more efficient with it. And moving on up here, I decided to just have a quick breather and go through my gear. So we're just going to sort out some of these fetishes and stuff. Which, by the way, are pretty useful, especially if you have like the ice spikes and stuff. You can just charge them back up, or if you want an ability to come back a bit quicker, you can just hold right click and charge it back up. Get that little bit of extra damage, and it's pretty handy. But moving on in, we take another stack of frostbite and we start fighting the stag. And typically it's kind of weird because I'd normally stack up Death's Gamble a little more, but this time I decided to go more ice focused. And I was kind of worried that I wouldn't have enough damage, but somehow we have enough damage. I have no idea, man. It's sort of like just chips, see? It's just chipping. Chip, chip, chip. Even like the AoE and stuff. Now the stag's pretty easy. He just dips his head down, he telegraphs a little hit and charges at you. Those skulls though, sometimes those skulls will explode and get you even if you dodge them. They're a little sketchy. And keep in mind too that when the stag will jump like that and you freeze him before his animation is finished, he'll continue the animation after the leap. So you can still get tagged by it, so beware of that as well. That's quite scary. But otherwise you just stay away from him and shoot ice in his face and he's just done, you know? Like, there's not a lot he can do. The fights are reasonably good, reasonably easy. Alright, into the next curse abyss. I don't know if I got tagged there. I might have my shield break. I don't know. You can see that the glyph starts moving faster though in the newer abysses as they go. As you get further into the darkness, they get a little bit faster. Sometimes it even bugs out and you miss out on standing in it at all. Moving on to the headmaster. This boss is actually scary. There's so much going on. Like, this boss spins axes around them. They put AoEs under your feet. They summon the Wraith that just keeps harassing you. The waves come across the screen. He'll put out orbs that just shoot out missiles at you, and you've got to dodge the missiles that explode on the ground and do little AoEs. And if you get hit by any of this, it just absolutely rails you. So you kind of just got to stay close to him and then move away when the axes come out. Dodge all the stuff on the screen and just keep plugging away damage. It's so much better when you got a barbarian and you're doing thousands of damage to him to get him down quicker. But yeah, we're getting through, we're chipping, we're dodging. Got some fast move speed, we've got traveler boots, you know, so we're just cruising for move speed. Got our little wings. And also keep in mind too that after you dash, you get a damage bonus. I believe it's 10% on your ability, so you're doing extra damage by doing that too, so AoE's smacking harder. And I thought that my AoE would finish him off there because he's so low, but he's not actually as low as I thought. We definitely don't do that much damage. I don't know what I was thinking. But we come back in, and like I say, just keep dodging. Nice and easy. Alright, moving on. We got the Blade of Light, the last boss. Now this guy is scary, and I don't know what's like more scary. The ads that he has with him, the Inquisitors, they're terrifying, man. Like, the guy that shoots the bows at you, I think it's the Overseer, they absolutely smack. And just like that lightning does. See, I nearly died in one hit there, and the shield really, really helps with staying alive. He'll fly into the air and he'll put out a glyph, right? Yeah, the Overseer with the bow. Those are nasty. He flies into the air and he puts out a glyph and then he'll leap at you. So you just got to dodge the leap. And then, like, individual little lightning missiles will come out and start shooting you. You've got to make sure you dodge those as well. And I believe he telegraphs his lightning trail on the ground. He, like, raises his axe. Then he'll send out the lightning after. But, man, I was freaking out. I was like, we got to do it, we got to do it, we got to do it. I was trying to focus. It's like, come on, come on, come on. Like almost like panic mode, seeing how low my HP got. And then ads like they spawned right on us, and luckily we had the howling ability to go right off on them and freeze them all. And the lightning I think tagged me there a little bit too, just caught the edge of it. But there's the glyph, and see it spits out the lightning. You got to dodge that too. Make sure you dodge that. And he's down, finally. This is the very last curse, the Nameless Abyss. Not too bad. Like, I'm not really concerned right now. It's pretty powerful. Obviously not the best we could be, but pretty good. And I just thought I'd show the boots at the end. This is kind of where we ended up with our curses. Take out the last couple of abilities, then we cross the finish line, mate. Up we go, and boom, victory. 35-minute game, that one. Look at the Howling Ice. We did 103,000 damage with the Howling Ice. That's not bad, is it? Pretty good. Execute 60,000, and the unique wand itself, 114,000. So you know that's a good item when it's doing that much damage. That's pretty amazing. That's going to be it though. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys made it this far and you'd like to support the channel, please check out our merchandise on flickerfam.com.au. Do a bunch of custom shirt designs here, custom artwork, and we also sell some fitness equipment. If you guys could check that out, I'd appreciate it a lot. Have a good day/night, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.